So this is my bottom preview and predictions for the Mikaela Maya versus Sandy Ryan rematch for the WBO World Female Welterweight title and the 200 hard fights that we got here. So starting off then with Bruce Townsend versus Jose Enrique Vivas. 22 wins, 3 defeats for the Mexican, while Bruce Townsend's got 14 wins and 0 defeats. Bruce Townsend is the boxer versus the presser fighter in Jose Enrique Vivas. Vivas done with the front-footed fighter, while Bruce Townsend will be able to use his win IQ and box on the back foot. It's one of them fights for Townsend where he may need to be active. He'll need to be active in terms of landing the punches and the jabs, because I'll keep on saying it. The judge says I don't like Jose Enrique Vivas' work. Front-footed presser work for me. Front-footed fighter work of Vivas. I tell you what, he just needs to be careful, Townsend, because he could easily use that fight, in my opinion. With Enrique Vivas, the man coming forward, he'll be the one coming forward as well. Townsend's more active and avoids the front-footed work and punches of Vivas. I think Townsend should win this on points, and that's what I'm on the door for. I think Townsend will win on points. I think he just wins it by outboxing Vivas in the end. So I'm on the door for Townsend on points, because I do think Vivas will end up dashing out in the second half of the fight for me. I think Vivas will have joy early on, but I think Townsend comes off strong in the second half of the fight for me. So Townsend to win on points. Up next, Brian Norman Jr. defends WBO World Welterweight title against Derek Kuvats. 27 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw. Brian Norman Jr. 26 wins, 0 defeats. For me, I think this is I don't want to say a straightforward win, but I do think Norman Jr. wins this fight for me. I reckon he could end up stopping Kuvats as well. And the good thing about Brian Norman Jr. is he can change it up, can't he? He can change it up from the first half of the fight to the second half of the fight. I do think Norman definitely dominates this fight for me. And I do fancy Brian Norman Jr. to get a stoppage for me. I'm going for Brian Norman Jr. to get a 10th round. I'll Brian Norman Jr. to stop Kuvats in the 10th round for me. I do think Brian Norman Jr. is actually a very good boxer, by the way. I do think he's very good. He can stop his opponents, but also he can outbox his opponents as well. So I think Norman Jr. wins in the 10th round for me. And finally, the main event for the WBO World Female Welterweight title is the rematch between Mikaela Maya and Sandy Ryan. Sandy Ryan, by the way, he's only had 10 fights, 7 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw. Mikaela Maya 20 wins, 2 defeats. Mikaela Maya was robbed against Tata Jonas for me. So for me, that should still be 1 defeat for me. The bandana fight from Maya, it was what you like, wasn't it? It was what you like. So I wasn't really against bandana winning that fight. But Mikaela Maya was completely robbed against Tata Jonas, in my opinion. And Sandy Ryan, she was robbed as well against Chester Matasto as well. And as for this fight, it's important for Sandy Ryan. She needs to be more aggressive. Because I think that's what cost Sandy Ryan the last fight. It's the lack of aggressiveness for me. But for me, I rate Mikaela Maya so highly. I rate her so highly for me. I think she's the best in the welterweight division for me. I know we obviously had Norman Price winning most recently against Tata Jonas. I think that's the fight to make next for the winner of this fight, which I do believe will be Mikaela Maya. I do think she wins it then. And yes, be real, I think Mikaela Maya can easily improve as well from the first fight as well. She's so good. Her bottom IQ is incredible. She can switch it up as well. She can sometimes bot on the front foot and sometimes bot on the back foot. I think she's the American eyes on the rooted. I really do. I really do think she's that American eyes on the rooted where I know there's obviously defeats on her record. But let's be real. I actually think Maya was unlucky in them two fights where she got defeats. Bondana, you know what? Could have went either way that one, but she was completely robbed in the Sasha Jonas fight for me. I think she's very good, Mikaela Maya. I really do. I think she's a great boxer, a great technical boxer as well. Her IQ as well. Sandy Wine needs to work on her movement, in my opinion, as well in this fight. I think Sandy Wine needs to improve more than Mikaela Maya. Mikaela Maya can easily improve as well from the first fight. And I think Mikaela Maya does improve from the first fight as well. And I think that's what makes her unstoppable, in my opinion, and hard to beat. Sandy Wyan needs to work on her movement more. And she needs to be more aggressive, Sandy Wyan, if she's to win this fight for me. And more active in the rounds as well. And that's the key for me. So, but for me, I think Mikaela Maya is still too good for Sandy Wyan for me. As much as the first fight was close, I think Mikaela Maya can easily improve again, and I think Mikaela Maya is actually so good for me. And I think she will be undisputed in this division for me. By the way, Don Price is good as well. But I think Mikaela Maya still beats Don Price in my opinion as well. So I don't think Mikaela Maya to win on points. So feel free to leave your thoughts and predictions down below in the comments. And see you all in the next one.